Okay, so we are back with the third part of topic 12, and that is meiosis. Meiosis. So we have taken a look at the male and female reproductive system and menstrual cycle. We have taken a look at mitosis, and now we are taking a look at its kissing cousin and comparison buddy, meiosis. The really good thing about meiosis is that it's not totally different from mitosis. All of the words, prophase, metaphase, so forth, are still here, and that's why we do this together. So meiosis, then a little bit after about sexual reproduction. All right, so what do we know so far about sexual reproduction? Well, we know that it involves two parents. It doesn't have to be two people, two parents, two sets of DNA. It involves an exchange of that DNA where you get some of one parent and some of the other, but not the entire, all right, which makes the offspring genetically different from the parents. Okay, so all right, it involves the creation of specialized cells, the sex cells, which are scientifically or in science we call those the gametes. And of course, why do you have sex cell production and sex cell coming together? Because evolutionarily speaking, it creates diversity, and diversity is a very good thing if you want a species to survive. All right. So, sexual production in reproduction, in simple organisms like bacteria and some other one-celled organisms, it can actually happen. Now, usually the mode of reproduction here is binary fission, which is kind of like mitosis. But here, you can have a process that's called conjugation. And that, whereas the cytoplasm forms a bridge, sometimes the pili, remember the pili in bacteria, can actually form a bridge between two cells. And as you can see there, an exchange of DNA takes place between two cells of different mating types. Forget, you do not need to know what a relaxosome or transfersome is, as you see in the picture. Just the overall general idea that sexual reproduction occurs in all sorts of different organisms. But in most higher level organisms like you, even though you're not a mouse, okay, you need an egg cell and a sperm cell. So each parent produces a gamete. All right, an egg cell, an ovum, and a sperm cell. All right, the sperm cell is fertilized by to produce a zygote. Another key word here, keyword gamete, zygote, by the process of fertilization. Fertilization actually occurs when the nuclear material, the DNA, and the other set of DNA, two sets of DNA, meet for the first time and form a new cell. All right, the zygote then divides by mitosis, grows, and the process begins again. All right, so you have two sex cells made by meiosis, fertilization, and then you have mitosis for the rest of the period of gestation. That's development period of that organism. Mitosis, mitosis, mitosis. All right. The difference between a regular cell, well, a body cell and a sex cell. All right. So body cells are called somatic cells. All right. And they contain two sets of chromosomes. All right. Two sets of chromosomes. In a human, that is 46 chromosomes or 23 pair of chromosomes. All right. Gametes are sex cells. Gametes have one set of chromosomes or 23 in a human. So that's what meiosis is going to do. It's going to actually allow the two cells to make 23 chromosomes. All right, but how are they produced? The egg and the sperm cells joined. So now, if that didn't happen, you try to fertilize two body cells with 46 chromosomes, you get a cell with 92, and that is not a body cell. Okay, that is not a body cell or a sex cell. You might want to look up what 92 chromosomes. There must be an organism out there that has 92, but it is not human. So we move on. All right, we move on. Doesn't work. What happens with you? Again, remember, here you have a karyotype again, a karyotype of a human male or a human female. I'll wait while you tell me. Okay, so you know that if you count up the number of lines, there are 4 chromosomes. The fact there are 2 X's makes this a human female. Now, 46 chromosomes or any body cell is called a diploid cell, another key word. So a cell that has two copies is a diploid cell. Two copies, diploid cell, or the 2N number. So you see a female there. Here you see a male. All right, look below, you see an X and a Y, stubby Y. Same idea, count them up, 46. A diploid cell, regular body cells, diploid cells. So a homologous chromosome. A homologous chromosome has the same genes. There can be variations. So you see, it carries the same information. By information, we mean information about, let's say, eye color or hair color or other things. So all the information here. We'll talk about it for a second. So homologous generally in genetics means similar. So I think I'm going to take the word same out and put similar in. I'm going to do that right now while you're there. I'm not even going to stop this. All right. Similar information. We'll go back up. All right. And by similar, we mean this. That as you can take a look at all of the cells here, here you have a cell with 4 chromosomes, or the diploid number in this cell is 4, 2N. All right. This is a homologous chromosome. Notice I put a little line on here to represent a gene for a certain trait. Now, if that is eye color, you're going to find the eye color gene in the exact same place, no matter where, okay, no matter which chromosome it is, the male or the female. However, the information in there might be a little bit different, which means this, okay, might be a brown eye color gene, and this one might be a blue. So you'll see there's similar information, same gene, homologous. Now, during mitosis, these genes become double-stranded. Sorry, go back again. Become double-stranded during the S phase of mitosis. So you look on this side. So this is a brown and that's a brown. This is a blue and that is a blue. And each sex cell is going to get one of the red and one of the white in the sex cell in it. So how do we make it again? Diploid cell, you must have half the number of chromosomes. Bring it all up there. Half the number of chromosomes is a haploid cell. So 23 is the haploid number in humans. So take the diploid number, divide by 2, you get the haploid number. The egg and the sperm cell must. And now we have to figure out how structurally you get it from 46 to 23. All right. The zygote, again, way after fertilization, has the diploid number. Up there. So meiosis is going to take you from 46 to 23 in a human being. Haploid, all right, from diploid. Diploid 46, 2N. Haploid is the N number. All right, so we're going to stop